You are listening to the Slip Punches Show with your host, Damon Gonzalez from Latinbox Sports, your boxing champions.
Hey everybody, good evening. Damon Gonzalez from Latinbox Sports. We're back in the studios this evening. We have a special guest joining us from California. We're looking forward to talking to this young fighter, a really great young fighter, man. He's a great dude. Let's, without further ado, let's bring on Christian Chimpa Gonzalez to the show. Let's give him a warm welcome with all the fans out there in the boxing world. Christian, how you doing, champ?
Okay, I can hear.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hold on. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hang up and go back in.
I was able to hear you perfectly right now.
I'm texting you right now.
It's like completely muted. I can't hear anything.
I'm texting you. See?
All right, let me see. All right.
Yeah, hang it up. We apologize for technical difficulties. We should be having him on any second now.
All right, there you go.
You good, champ?
All right, now I can.
Welcome back. We apologize for any inconvenience with the show. Welcome to the Slip Punches Show. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good, man. You know, try to enjoy as much as possible, you know, in quarantine, but we're doing good, man.
Hey, listen, first of all, how are you and the family doing? Is everybody being safe? I always ask everybody when they come on live.
Absolutely. Well, we're trying our best. When we have to go out, we wear mask, gloves, whatever we have to do. But thank God everybody's doing good. Thank you.
Hey, listen, you're 19 wins, 4 losses, 15 KOs. You definitely got power. You already developed a great direction in your career. You fought 83 rounds and 23 bouts.
Yeah.
Give us a reflection of your young career and how are things going for you and your team, and what are we planning to see in 2020, 2021 with you?
Oh, well, it's been I've had how do you say it, a pretty interesting career. Despite that I'm 24 years old, I've experienced pretty much everything. I've been knocked out, losses, wins. I headlined a couple of times, and I've hit rock bottom as well. And so you know what, that just makes it how do you say it, a little better. I guess I'm young. I've experienced pretty much everything, and so we've been on what, it's been a year ago since I last fought, and I just been enjoying my little break because I've been boxing since I was 12, almost 13 years old. And from there till now, the longest break I've ever taken from boxing is literally a month. 1 month. When I fractured my hand, I took a little break. And in those years, that was my only little break that I had. So it feels good. It feels good. My body is asking, Chimpa, you gotta go back, you gotta go back. And yeah, I've been here at home, training here and there. I'm trying to get back in shape little by little. So we'll see what happens. Sometime this year or next year, of course.
Now, Chimpa, being out in California, you didn't have too much of an amateur career. Is that correct?
I only had 17 amateur fights. Yes.
And mostly you pretty much learned on your own. You pretty much been doing this with the love and the passion of boxing, because I remember tuning in on the Golden Boy fights, and you're one of those classic young Mexican fighters, you love to go to the body. Is that one of
Absolutely.
your is that one of your favorite punches? Talk about that, because if I remember, I think it was about 4 fights that you executed body shots and got your opponents out of there.
Yeah, that's that's a punch that we've worked on ever since I started boxing. Ever since I can remember, the body shot. Um, because there's guys that you can hit up top, but they won't go down, and you attack the body, and oh man, it hurts. And so to this day, we practice it. Pretty much every day whenever we're in training or whatever, we practice it because I mean, it's very effective. It's very effective when it comes in, to fight night, especially with 8-ounce gloves. It's a different story, man.
And again, and give a lot of credit to you at your age to have accomplished so much in your career at this young age.
Thank
You've been doing a lot of work from a lot of. I remember social media. I used to watch your social media, and you did a lot of sparring with Abnormales, with a
Yes.
lot of other the stabled fighters in California. California is a hotbed for
Oh,
fighters.
absolutely. There, you can't go wrong with sparring out here, man. Everything always you get the top of the line.
So where you at right now? Of course, you see the fights and Top Rank in the bubble. What are your thoughts of that situation that's going on right now with boxing? Because what a change for
It,
everybody.
oh, absolutely. It's completely different. It's something that we us fighters and us people never gone through this. It's definitely something different. Fighting without a crowd, I can only imagine that. Because sometimes the crowd is what kind of puts you like motivates you a little bit. So I guess you have to mentally prepare to that it's going to be pretty much just your corner, and yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great because if it wasn't because of the bubble, if it wasn't because of all that, I mean, we wouldn't have boxing. So thanks to that, everything is bringing sports little by little.
This is why the Mexican fighters punch so hard, because guys like you run in 110 degrees heat.
Oh man, it's like I mean, I've done it. I don't like it, but I mean it works.
So tell us, how'd you get that nickname Chimpa?
Chimpa. A lot of people ask me if that's my real name. I'm like, nah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people actually do think that Chimpa is my real name. I'm like, no, my name's Christian Gonzalez, but I don't go by Christian. The only time I hear Christian is when my parents get me in trouble or my girlfriend's mad at me. That's the only time I hear Christian. Other than that, it's always Chimpa. Always Chimpa. When I hear my parents, when they say, "Oh, Christian Ben," it's like, "Oh, what I do?" It's something serious. But yeah, I got the nickname when I was 1. Every time I would hear music, I would put my hands up in the air and I would just dance like a monkey, and it stayed, and to this day, like I said, I hear it more than Christian. Absolutely.
Fighting on the big stage, fighting for so many years, a few years now, fighting for Oscar De La Hoya and Eric Gomez and Roberto. How was that experience?
I have nothing negative to say. It was, how do you say it? I was living my dream, at such a
You
young
still
age.
are.
Yes. Sometimes I would pinch myself. I'm like, what is this really happening? When I would see myself, fight on TV, something that we would pretty much, how do you say it? Dream of when we were little kids. When we say, oh, when I fight on TV or this or that, and when I would see myself that it was actually happening, it was like, wow. And yeah, like I said, it was to this day they treat me, nothing but family. And so I'm always very appreciative with them and the Golden Boy team.
Now, reflecting, looking back, seeing where you are now, how what are your thoughts? How eager are you to get back in the ring and fight again?
Uh it's something. How do you say it? It just you can't just let it go just like that. I was hesitate. I was thinking about hanging it up, and but it's just so hard, man. I came so far for just give it up like that, you know. Um, I'm 20, I'm 24, so I'm not too old yet. Um, I did plan on returning to school, but with this whole COVID thing, it kind of pushed things back a little bit. I still do. I have plans of going back, of course, and we'll see how it happens. But as of now, this COVID thing messed up pretty much everything, and it kind of pushed things back. But I'm very eager to go back, man. My body's just it's been on hold for too long. I'm itching to just spar, to fight, to do anything.
A lot of the fighters you see also on social media, they set up their little man caves. You have your own man cave? Are you training? Are you staying in shape?
Yes, I mean I'm running every day. Even that the when I was off for a year, I mean I was running not every day. I would say 3, maybe 4 times a week. Um, but yeah, as of right now, yeah. I mean we set up in the backyard. We set up everything. We have a bag hanging from the tree. We put some. We set it up so we won't hurt my feet or anything. We put some nice. We put some wood and then we put some cushion over the wood, and it's nice. It's a little setup that we have here. We're training here because yeah, I mean yeah, gyms are open, but it's a little risky to be going to the gym, and if you're gonna
Right.
spar, I mean it's just if you don't have a fight day, why risk it, man? So we're just right here at home right now, training and running pretty much every day.
Well, champ, I'll tell you with respects, 24 years old, the best is yet to come. There's definitely we're super excited to talk to you on the show, and we're hoping and we know we're going to see bigger things, coming from you with your career, with your boxing career. Looking back at everything, how would you view your career? What have you learned about yourself at this young age? Because you're still young, man. You still got a
Absolutely.
long way to go, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I run a lot. Absolutely. People come and go. That's something coming up. I was like, oh my god, where are these people coming from? Family would come out under the rocks. Hey, I'm your cousin's cousin, and this and that. Um, and everybody would always ask, oh, can I have this? Can I have that? And it's just when you hit rock bottom, you kind of realize who people really are. And at the end of the day, family is always there. You know, this,
Absolutely.
they've been there since day one, and to this day, they're still here. They never changed. And so, that's something, it shows the true colors of people. Um, and yeah, like I said, that's something I've learned uh, a lot. Like at first, it wouldn't really hit me. My dad would tell me, because my dad comes from a boxing family. He would tell me, kind of like already give me like a little heads up, and I would just like, I don't think so. These are like my friends, and yeah, I started realizing it little by little, and so now I know who is who.
This is great, champ, because during these times there are opportunities, and the one thing about, of course, in this interview is the boxing world is learning who you are as a human being, as a person, because it's not just a champion in the ring when the bell rings and you execute and do your job. This is so important. This is so important for all of us because you know we get deeper into the sport of boxing and learning more and more and more about the fighters, about the trainers, about the promoters. So when you get those texts and you get those calls, hey man, do interviews, man. Go out there and just continue to communicate because this is important for our sport.
Absolutely, thank you.
Why
Absolutely.
why don't you kindly give a shout out to all your fans because you have so many fans, bro, that are faithful to you.
Oh
And
yeah,
and it's
absolutely.
important you do that. Please.
I'm always, very, very appreciative, with everybody that has, whether you watch me to lose or to win, I appreciate you guys for watching. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate everybody. To this day, like I said, I don't know if you've seen, I make shirts. I normally make shirts just when I'm gonna fight, but I just make shirts because I have so many people asking, "Oh, do you have any Chimpa shirts? Do you have any Chimpa shirts?" And I made like 50, 60 shirts.
I want
And
to buy one.
uh, like I was telling one of my buddies. He says, "Why don't you sell them?" I'm like, "Look, man. To be completely honest, a cost of a shirt for us, it's not that expensive,
Okay.
and just to see the people's expression or reaction
Yeah.
to say, oh, Chimpa gave it to me. It's not the same. Like, oh, I bought it.
Right.
So this is, and I get a warm feeling every time I see someone that's actually wearing my shirt. Like I went to a workout the other day at a park, and
Uh-huh.
and then as I'm about to start, I look up and I seen something that said Team Chimpa, and like
Seriously?
yeah,
All right.
and
That's what's up.
yeah, man, I get like a little feeling like oh my god, and just to see people wear it, man, it's more than enough, man. I'm happy with that, and yeah, like I said, it does cheer me up just to see that people still ask about me, still message me, still ask when am I gonna fight again, and so I'm always very, very appreciative, with everybody that goes to this day, just thank you guys.
Hey, champ, real quick, just a quick shout out. Listening in, we have Jimmy Lopez Jr. giving a shout out to you.
Jimmy.
The champion, Maureen Shea, she gives a
Oh
shout
yeah,
out to you. Yeah, man. You see, it's like I said, it's we're a community, you know.
absolutely.
This is so important, and we appreciate you. With people listening in, how can people follow you on your Instagram account, your Twitters, your social media?
Pretty much. I mean, I have Facebook, but I don't really use that, to be honest. I mainly use my Instagram. It's LEL_Chimpa, or if you guys just put Christian Chimpa Gonzalez, I mean, I'll pop up. I'll be there. Um, and so I don't have Twitter. I don't have, and Facebook is Christian Chimpa Gonzalez. It's pretty much the same as Instagram and and Facebook.
Well, champ, I'll tell you what, we truly appreciate you taking the time to come on the Slip Punches show. And your next fight, I would love to have you back on after your fight.
It would be my pleasure. Thank you for allowing me to be here. And yeah, absolutely. I'm always open for things like this. If there's anything I can do, to help you, to whatever, you can always come in. I'm there, man.
Thank you, champion. Keep on punching, okay?
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, and thanks for everybody that's watching.
We appreciate you. Have a great night.
Thank you, man. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in to the Slip Punches show with Christian Gonzalez. What a really good kid. It was very nice talking to him, interviewing him, giving him that opportunity to just chop it up with us and chat with everybody online. Again, we appreciate it. We have another show on top of the hour. It's a really, really good show. I'm looking forward to it. Latinbox Sports, we are out. Thank you.